Hey,
Oh
last
shit.
day being a free man, Mr. K. I better enjoy it. Maybe go give your boys a hug. Let them know that you get locked up.
Hey,
You ready?
You get
be
that?
near the center, boys. Be near the center. Yeah,
You
yeah.
get the message, by the way?
Yeah.
Bobby, I
Be,
like
be
you
near
better
the
when
center
you're on
here in case they try to come up behind me. Like,
Yeah,
move
yeah,
over.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
bail. I like you better when you're on bail.
What do you want? What is this?
Come on, let's get this dub.
What is this?
This feels like it should be illegal to play in a courtroom.
What?
Or anywhere in public?
All right.
25% interest.
Are we
I'm gonna
ready to
speak loudly
proceed?
for everyone, just so
Not
they
yet.
know that I'm not doing something sketchy. But it's Mrs. Thoroughbred, not Miss. But I appreciate you getting the Thoroughbred right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Sorry,
trying my
it's
best here.
no, you are trying your best. Thank you. I just thank you.
25%
I've never been
interest?
married.
How much do you need?
My toes was
Can you
starting to
push me
tingle.
back to him, please?
You know, it sounds like a lot of money.
Really?
But it's really not.
Okay, how much?
Well, I hope you find that special someone someday, Your Honor.
Wow, thanks.
You went
All right,
down
do we all
30K
have all
from the last
relevant
time you
parties
talked
that need to
me
be
about,
here?
Bobby.
You know what, just
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, I just never got the money. I had money lined up. And I did have money.
Not sure where Captain Sachs or Oscar Gray went,
You got
but I think
this,
we're good
Bobby.
other than that.
I wonder where they went.
Not necessarily.
Fuck you, Richard.
All right. Any
Richard, Rami
shits,
stole your spot,
fucks,
by the way.
Dams?
Hope you're proud.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Oh, I think it went out.
Sorry,
Fuck.
Richard.
Okay, I'm good.
What?
He asked if there's any fucks, shits, or dams.
Yeah, do you have a fuck? Shit,
Oh my
and or dam to
God.
say?
It's taking your shine, bro.
I never really know where I'm
He
gonna go.
is.
Go for it.
He hates me and he takes my bits.
I know it's fucked up. It's rough. You should maybe take him to court.
All right. I'm starting this. I'm starting this damn thing.
Hooray! Thank you, Your Honor.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, we have heard arguments for the appeal of the hearing for the product of the misstatement of and the
Did we write a
statement of
prediction
I
for
have
this?
somebody I want you
for
to
the
meet after.
characterization of
Yeah.
the
Okay.
lax
It's
foundation.
really important to me
of-
that you meet this person.
Let me honest. Can we get a counter of how many times this court was objected? I'm gonna say we're gonna shoot for around 52. 52 times in which we heard objections. So great work. I want to thank both the prosecution and the defense for being so stagnant and pointed with their arguments, trying to make sure that they are in it and here to win it. So I'm giving props to both teams for that. I'm going to start how I do every case, by reading the letter of the law verbatim, exactly how it is said, so that way we can all have an understanding of how the letter of law is stated.
Why is he looking at me?
Criminal possession of a government issued firearm the code reads,
Here we go.
it is illegal to possess a government owned or issued firearm without being a duly sworn peace officer who is currently on duty or off duty. This includes the firearms that LEOs purchase for their sworn daily duties. All right, piggybacking off of that. So
I'm killing this
we're going
bitch
to
ass
talk
judge.
about the police procedure that was
If we
done
don't win
here
this
and
shit, I'm
whether or
fucking
not
killing
they
him.
were legal or not. The police procedure here, as testified to both Mr. Slacks and Mr. Gray, was that they responded to calls of a shoot. Or I'm sorry, Mr.
If
Johnson.
if that's
I
what he,
forgot about
if that's the reason we
Mr.
lose, I'm
Johnson.
putting a gun on him.
Which he was a cop for. That police procedure that he did was that he responded to a shots fired call, an armed and dangerous call, a visibly dangerous and threatening call of a shots fired. They responded to that call. They proceeded to try to investigate the area, try to scope the scene out, and try to get more details. From there, the waters, they start to muddy, because I have a bit of a confusing timeline. No timeline here by both the defense and the prosecution was ever adhered to. We jumped between several different moments, which is very crucial for establishing a timeline. I don't think that any merit of any timeline was met by either side here today, because we have gaps, we have uncertainties and gaps within the timeline itself, which doesn't lead to timelines, which I just want to clarify does not mean to gaps in the actual charge and how it's being pressed today. But the timeline is showing some doubt. Specifically, I want to talk about in Johnson's testimony, where he said there was a solid 3 to 5 minutes in which he did not get any backup. But I also want it to be referred to that he also began a chase with another individual in a separate car. The timelines got so hazy and misconstrued that it was hard to follow within this case. I had to piece it together as best as I could, and I think for both the prosecution and
I don't think you
defense
chased
side,
anyone.
I think further in other court cases and other testimonies, what's something you should learn from this is to always establish a set timeline and to make sure that each and every single piece of articulation is being backed up.
How would Rami say that? There was no
Right.
chase.
But we move to what did happen, which was a frisk was conducted upon Mr. K and Rami, but conducted by Mr. Gray, or sorry, Miss Gray. The police procedure in itself, I know it was testified to and argued against that the police procedure is underneath the fruit of the poisonous tree as it is not under the purview of the court of law. Okay, we do not consider police procedure into a criminal appeal as it relates to specifics that were being done. We do argue it.
I'm not going to jail. I did
and
my
I do
time.
think that there are some litigations here that could be met with a civil case. So I want to remind the courts
Okay,
here
he's telling us that we have an
today
option to
that
sue
this could
civilly.
have potential grounds
We
for
can
a
sue
civil
and
case to be heard.
That's huge.
And that is something that I would like to see happen.
No,
Because
that's
we
he wants
have
us to sue
several
in civil
arguments
court.
of
Sick.
Terry versus Ohio being mentioned, fruit of the poisonous tree being mentioned, due diligence not being met in the terms of the cop side, for the medical treatment, for the medical care being disrupted, all of that has no grounds here. This is a criminal appeal. This is not something that we're going to decide here today.
Yeah, but we can use that to
But
establish the civil
I
side.
do
That's good.
urge the fact that that can be issued into a civil appeal. With that being said, we're going to move to any doubts that was the police or that the police provided. It is known that having this gun proves the letter of the law for a fact. We have that it has proof because we have a picture.
I'm planting a gun
evidence
on this guy.
of Mr.
I'm
K
taking his
having
job.
That gun. It was not corroborated against at all that he did not have the gun. We know that he has this gun, full form and factor. And I also would like to mention that in the appeal, it does say constructive possession. Constructive possession does not apply here because constructive possession, it more so relates to a person's property or premise. If it is found within the car, perhaps that is owned by him, or if it's found within a home or something, that falls into constructive possession. This is not constructive possession. This is actual possession of a firearm.
Is this what they do? It's fucking plant a what happens when I plant a gun on every judge?
Thoughts about constructive possession, I did not weigh in.
Then what?
That's fine.
I also want to mention Murphy Braun's case that was heard as in terms of precedent. Precedent is something that we take pretty seriously here. Terry v. Ohio, I already mentioned, is a precedent. Fruit of the poisonous tree is a precedent. Miranda is a precedent. These are all things that we have decided upon ourselves here in the court that sets.
They don't have my DNA.
For how
I'll get their DNA on the
further
gun.
Cases moving forward. It is
I
note
meant to ask Ronnie
that Murphy's case is
if
similar
what happened to Murphy
in
could happen to another
ideology
judge.
between this case and the last.
Mhm.
However, there is a lot of exigent factors. There's a lot of answers that do not apply. Murphy's case, he was not found for a period of time. His timeline was different. Practically everything except for the fact that he had a gun on him was different. And I do want to point out that he is exonerated from those charges. That he in appeal, that was not heard into appeal, and so the appeal was granted. So that cannot be used as precedent any longer. So we move.
Do you have something mobile outside?
Excuse me, sir.
Oh.
Thank you. I do want to also mention Mr. Ramio Raman's testimony. I am personally very confused as to why Mr. Raman was not called upon to the stand by the prosecution. I thought that was an absolute missed opportunity. The testimony that Rami provided from the defense's end showed a lot of lack of answers. It showed a lot of do not recall. It showed a lot of can't remember. From what we had a lot of weird argumentation. We have all that. I did not take any of that into consideration, of course. But I feel like it was an absolute miss for the prosecution to not have Rami on the stand today. But at the same time, the charge is what we're working on. We have a bit of a shaky timeline, but we have absolutely fact that the letter of the law was proven. And we have virtually nothing for me that would not
Why
prove this
is it
beyond
all
reasonable
letter of the
doubt.
law and not
So I
spirit
will
of
be
the law?
finding Mr. K
Why?
guilty of government
Why?
issued firearm. at this
Why do
time.
I have a bunch of Republicans in the judiciary? Bunch of letter of the law Republicans.
What did he say? I can't even hear.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Not guilty?
Sorry, can you repeat that, Your Honor?
Hold on. Your Honor, I
Guilty
have
is
a
what I
question.
said.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, what happens when you get found with a PD gun on you?
Honestly,
Dumb fuck.
go for it.
What do you mean go for it?
Go for it, man.
You was just asking a hypothetical,
he's a
Your
judge,
Honor.
that's
why. He a judge, that's
Hey,
why.
You're
with
just
all due
asking
respect,
hypothetical?
fuck you. Fuck the whole PD. Fuck the whole legal system. You all a bunch of cocksuckers. You guys have lost the
Mr.
plot.
King.
Fuck you. Shut the fuck
He's
up,
talking
bitch.
right now, man.
You guys fucking suck dick. You've lost the plot. And there's just no justice here. They've proven they didn't do any proper investigation to find out where the gun was from. They were given names. They didn't frisk him. They didn't GSR him. They didn't do anything. They didn't fucking raid them. They didn't do shit. Your law sucks. The DOJ sucks. The whole council sucks. Everything fucking sucks. And that's all I have to say.
Second.
What,
Mr.
man?
Mr. K.
Man Crane?
Mr. K. Mr. K, stop running. Mr. K. Mr. K.
Oh, fuck.
Mr. K.
He's been tackled on the
Mr. K,
ground.
do
He's
not
right
run,
behind
okay?
us.
Running
You're
Fuck
resisting
y'all.
arrest.
other individuals tackling officers. If any of you tackles officers, you're gonna be beat by a nightstick. This is your one and only warning.
Hey, you gotta abuse your power some more.
Taco, if you tackle me, I will.
This city's fucked. The legal system is actual dog shit. So you can essentially just plant something on anyone and
Cannot park here.
there you go, run me over? Great. Hey, you know what? Just kill me. You guys suck anyway at your jobs.
Alright.
Huh?
He's in a black Lampadati.
Well, hey, apparently you don't need to do any police work. Did you know that?
If he has like anything, that he probably didn't even get a shit.
We're getting chased? I got a scuba tank on, by the way.
You it right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, my honest opinion, I think the fucking legal system is absolute dog shit in Nopixel. Motherfuckers did literally zero investigation or cop work. And the judges just time again with the Murphy one and this one, just time again, just keep ruling in favor of it. Which just, you know, fucks the city even more. We're down in Canals. Past it in Maze Bank. Maze City Bank.
Keep talking.
Are you on the radio?
I didn't have time to get my radio. They were chasing me. I had to run. I have a car right now though. So.
Hey, Zell, you just want to take me to the water? I have a scuba.
Yeah, I got a car. We just getting chased.
Just go down to the docks. Go down to the docks. Not here. Like the industrial docks. We're going down to like Russian dock area. I got a scuba. I'm gonna just swim.
Oh, you have a scuba tank? Okay.
Is Joe not talking?
What about Taco? Is Taco straight?
It already is on. It's a half the tank.
I'm at the Russian docks. I can provide like blocking and pitting if needed.
Go, go, go.
Okay, I have an idea. You
I'm
know what you
jumping
can
in the
do?
water. I got a scuba tank.
Okay.
Wait, is the scuba tank being used when I'm not even in the fucking water? Oh, what kind of dumb shit is this?
If it's scuffed and shit, you can do the dump the car and I'll pick you up behind the airport. You know what I'm saying?
It just gets better and better, guys. Come right on the left.
He's got a scuba tank.
Why did I die? How's it empty when it still have shit on it? Ah, dude, I'm about to be done with this fucking server. I'll be honest. This shit is so fucked. This shit is actually fucked. Nothing fucking works properly, bro, I swear.
No, I think he's swimming.
Yeah, we found
Couldn't tell you.
Bringing the suspect back to shore now. You guys can keep comms in pursuit.
There you go, cops are happy. Oh, see, bro, you think these guys give a fuck? They're just happy to arrest me. Can't make this shit up. You literally can't.